We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Polar Bears. Manny Fernandez, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Digging in, Clyde Jacobs. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Milwaukee, the second baseman, number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Settling in now, Brian Rocchio, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch, or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Talley.
Digging in now, Sam Talley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. Rocchio leads off first with 1 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. On to the bottom of the first now with no score. Justin Steele gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Ryan McDaniel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
McDaniel.
And now pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 4th home run here in the early going, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in, George Edler. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Edler.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Liner towards second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Third. The left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So striding in, Jeremy Pitts. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Hit hard but foul. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
Can't lose, Bull.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And now they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The 1-0 delivery.
That's inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
On the ground to the right side, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Gorman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hits, comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Trey Cabbage.
Stepping in, Trey Cabbage. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes.
Inside, ball one.
One out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Ground ball right side. Scooped up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Stepping in, Victor Mesa. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Rhys Hines. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit hard down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, George Herring, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Outside, 3-0 now. A runner at second, nobody out. That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate, Quentin Broadway, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
That's wide, 2-0. Broadway playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2027 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute super.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's one away.
Batting it, the second baseman, Bob Owen.
Stepping up now, Bob Owen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Runner at second here with one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Colin Watney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Darren Bliss, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Bill Herzog. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Number 7.
So coming to the plate, Clyde Jacobs. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The count now at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ryan McDaniel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
In now, George Edler. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ramos is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Marchand. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So far this season, Marchand brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
So digging in now, Reese Hines. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up to the plate, George Herring. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Edler rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Quentin Broadway. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Alonzo Casto is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in now, Bob Owen. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Behind 0-2 now.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Mesa is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Polar Bears lead this one 6-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brian Roquillo. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. Pulled a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Talley.
At the plate, Sam Talley, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Ready with the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So now to the plate, Elliot Ramos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. It's 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Nolan Gorman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Lays off. 2-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ready now, Holland Watney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice center.
Standing in now, Ryan McDaniel, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ground ball foul down the left side. No one out with a runner at second. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping into the box, Ricky Marchand. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Michael Uwasi gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Rhys Hines, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
That's outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, George Herring. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. First offering on its way. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Quentin Broadway. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Four runs here in this half inning. That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 2-1 home.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bob Owen is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. That's wide. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now batting, Colin Watney. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And that's in there for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramos is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We played 4 full. The Polar Bears on top 11-0. At the plate, Trey Cabbage will start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The center fielder, number 32.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Mesa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
In now, Darren Bliss as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Next will be the designated hitter, Bill Perzan. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Clyde Jacobs would be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. 2 out with the man at first. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job. Just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Clyde Jacobs. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. They trail in this one 11-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ramos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Mesa is right there. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Very high, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So striding forward now, Ricky Marchand. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away.
Runner!
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 0-2 home, and it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fastball well outside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Stepping in now, Reese Hines, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Cabbage is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in to try it again, Brian Roquillo. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey!
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in, Sam Talley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, Elliot Ramos. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Nolan Gorman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to. Chad Jackson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, George Herring. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
George Herring.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Jackson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So stepping in, Quentin Broadway, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
To the plate now, Bob Owen. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mesa is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Colin Watney, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
One and one.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. The Polar Bears are out on top 12-0. Now at the plate, Trey Cabbage. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Next for Milwaukee, Victor Mesa, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch, hit hard on the ground to first, to second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Darren Bliss. The pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly, just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Now at the plate, Ryan McDaniel. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Ryan McDaniel.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, George Edler. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Jeremy Pitts is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jeremy.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Ricky Marchand, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Philip Deal enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate now, Rhys Hines. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready once again, George Herring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs already home here. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Mesa will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Polar Bears are out in front, 15-0. In now the Brewers DH, Bill Herzog. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit the other way out toward right field. Herring is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Clyde Jacobs. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Sam Talley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the stretch. Hit in the air to right field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Bobby Spillane takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Bobby Spillane.
Elliot Ramos will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Striding in once again, Nolan Gorman. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Spillane playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here's another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Popped up. Hines is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Syracuse is out in front 15-1. Coming to the plate now, Quentin Broadway. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Ramos has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Into the box now, Bob Owen, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Colin Watney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. He's through first and hustling for second. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Runner at second now as a result of the error, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan McDaniel. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. Bliss has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We've played 8 full. Syracuse is on top here, 15-1. Frank Lopez
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Trey Cabbage starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was great all night long.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
Stepping in now, Victor Mesa, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Hit to third. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Now in the box, Darren Bliss. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
15-1 is the final. The Polar Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Manny Fernandez earns the win, his second. Justin Steele permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.